Hey, good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had your coffee. You're staying warm. I had just dropped Crypt's What's Wrong with Nick Cannon's The Invitation, right? And I had no longer reacted to it and just uploaded it to YouTube when, what does he do? He puts out What is Wrong with Nick Cannon's Pray for Him. So, guess what? That's what we're doing now. Because you can't have one without the other. If he puts out two shitty diss tracks, we're gonna do Crypt's two critiques. So, let's get it.
Now we gotta pray for him. Marshall.
Nick says Eminem's name and a tone from an iconic scene from a movie The Warriors as seen in this clip from a taping of Wild 'N Out.
Marshall, come out and play.
Side note, the quote is come out to play, not come out and play. And I gotta give us in for fucking that one up.
Right?
Come out to play.
But in this movie, the guy that Nick Cannon is pretending to be, Luther, is the biggest piece of shit. He literally shoots one of the most beloved characters of the entire film, Cyrus, who is trying to bring together all the gangs of New York to fight against the police. He then blames the shooting of Cyrus on another gang, the Warriors, gets the leader of that gang killed, and then throughout the entire film has the rest of the gangs trying to hunt down the Warriors for something that he did. And at the end of the film, everybody finds out that Luther is the one that killed Cyrus anyway. When they asked him, he said he just fucking did it because he could. They end up brutally murdering him, and the Warriors are let go free, so he picked a horrible character to represent here.
Still waiting.
Nick had a second track fully prepared before even releasing the first track, but acts like his crew sat around waiting for a response from Eminem, and when they didn't get it, said, fuck it, let's hop back in the booth for some more You're Old and gun bars. Also, this sign clearly says no recording the monitors, and the monitors being recorded right behind Nick, so fuck you.
Lord forgive us, I know that it's kind of wrong for five brothers this talented to be on one song.
5? I'll let Charlie, Hitman, and Conceited slide, but Nick didn't even rhyme his opening bar in the last track, and Prince Eazy said he'd eat a dead woman's vagina.
And what you like?
Oh my God, so true, so true. And I pretty much said the same thing. I was like, 5? I only counted 3. All right. Whoosah. Let's go.
Like 5 minutes away from 70.
Old jokes will always get a bell in my book, but Nick himself is pushing 40 and M just turned 47. If anything, Nick is almost 4 times closer to being Eminem's age than Eminem being 70. And while we're on the subject of age, Mariah Carey is 49 and turns 50 in March, yet I don't hear anybody talking about this, so can we start calling Nick Cannon a cougar hunter at this point?
Strapping the dynamite word to Florida Evans.
JJ was the character on Good Times that said dynamite, not Florida Evans. That was his mother.
Right.
I understand he's trying to make the rhyme scheme work, but it's just incorrect information.
Hello, lucky person. You got the number right, cause you are talking to Kid a Dynamite.
Nah, I ain't do this verse for the fame and the clout. I did this verse to say, keep my brother name out your mouth.
This is simply not true. The amount of people that have dissed Nick Cannon in the past is absolutely unprecedented, yet here you all are going at the biggest person. Literally type in Nick Cannon diss, and there's probably like 75 of them right now after this entire thing. Get to writing, Charlie.
I've been a star, your favorite actress wanna get sexual.
20 seconds of Hitman doing nothing besides saying very generic things such as this.
When you ain't perked up, you sweeter than lemonade,
According
Yeah, it is. It's all filler voices. And I think the reason why, at least the active battle rappers that are on here, I think the reason why they go with fillers and they don't really go at Eminem hard is, number one, they don't want to do anything that's going to embarrass themselves or hurt their career because in their reputations, because they are active battle rappers, right? And anything they say can be used against them in a battle rap battle. You understand what I'm saying? If they're part of KOD, they don't want to go to a King of the Dot event and have their opponent at KOD use anything that they say in these diss to be used against them. So they're using filler shit. The other thing is, M started in battle rap, right? So they don't want M against them. They probably respect Eminem more than they respect Nick Cannon. So the last person in the world they want on their bad side is Eminem. Now, they won't tell Nick Cannon that, But they probably are like, no, I actually respect the hell out of Eminem. I respect where he came from. He respects us. I mean, fuck. Last year, was it 2018 or 2017 that Eminem's movie came out, the battle rap movie came out. He made a whole fucking movie about battle rap. Produced it. I mean, so what I'm trying to say is the 3 battle rappers on here, they're not going to go hard at Eminem because A, they respect him. B, they're not going to do anything that's going to, you know, screw up their own reputation and career and give any opponents in the future ammunition to go against them with. And 3, they don't want M on their bad side. And they probably respect Eminem more than they respect Nick Cannon, to be honest with you. Nick Cannon is their employer, yes. That's a paycheck, yes. But in the world of hip-hop, Nick Cannon, no.
According to most recipes for lemonade, it is considered a sweet and sour drink because lemons are sour and sweetened by sugar. In fact, if your lemonade is only sweet, it means you made it wrong and you should not have made it this far in life.
See, you tried to bully Pink and them, Britney Spears and NSYNC and them.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Britney Spears.
Seriously, the amount of time these guys forget their words or say different words when they're supposed to say other words is going to get annoying in this.
Don't you got a cash flow? What the fuck you mad for?
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Don't you got a...
Also, Hitman thinks having money means you can't get mad at anything, even though Nick Cannon is clearly mad enough to make 2 diss tracks and
by the way, I brought this up, I'll back it up. I said when Hitman came on, he picked on his age. He picked on the fact that he had money, so he didn't have any right to be bitter or angry. Those are 2 things that MGK brought up. But I mean, just pay attention when it's going through. Every single thing that Hitman brings up in his verse is the exact same things that MGK brought up. And the only difference is Hitman made it sound tougher than MGK did. That's it.
Charlie.
I've been a star. Your favorite actress wanna get sexual.
20 seconds of Hitman doing nothing besides...
Okay. I mean, at this point, it's bullying because I know he ain't gonna clap back, so I don't be dealing with these rap cats. I'm the best, and that's that. Putting that on everything, and my Cash App. A bunch of red rags and black lax. Incredible, they catch me with this. I'm going federal. I've been a star. Your favorite actresses want to get sexual. Okay. It's all flex. It's all flexing.
Besides saying very generic things such as this.
When you ain't perked up, you sweeter than lemonade, M.
According to most recipes for lemonade, it is considered a sweet and sour drink because lemons are sour and sweetened by sugar. In fact, if your lemonade is only sweet, it means you made it wrong and you should not have made it this far in life.
See, you tried to bully Pink and them, Britney Spears and NSYNC and them.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
And the other thing was, he says you bullied Pink. He made a song with Pink. Was it called Bully? Oh shit, yeah, it might have been. He made a song with Pink. And then the double is you bullied Pink and them and Sync in them. Yeah, he did bully NSYNC and Britney Spears and all the boy bands and shit. But when he says you bullied Pink, oh shit, was this one? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. The one he did with Pink was Won't Back Down. It's on Recovery. So how do they say he bullied Pink when he and Pink actually did a song together? Is there some kind of beef between him and Pink that I didn't know about? Or do they... I don't know if they did any other songs together, but I know they did Won't Back Down together on the Recovery album. Let me see... And then they did, on Revival, they did Need Me together. So she did a feature with him on Revival. So he uses her on features, 2 different features he's got with her. One as recently as Revival. So I honestly have no idea what he's talking about when he says bully Pink. Because he doesn't bully Pink at all.
I tried to bully Pink and them, Britney Spears and sinking them.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Britney Spears.
Seriously, the amount of time these guys forget their words or say different words when they're supposed to say other words is going to get annoying in this.
Don't you got a cash flow? What the fuck you mad for?
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Don't you got a...
Also, Hitman thinks having money means you can't get mad at anything. Even though Nick Cannon is clearly mad enough to make 2 diss tracks and he's bragged about his money several times.
Subtract you at a casket.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
You at a casket.
You mad that you ain't Cannon.
Conceited.
Oh, that was a belly laugh worth 10 cents. A guy who literally holds more records than anyone in hip-hop history is mad that he's not a guy whose only recognizable song is with a rapist that pisses on underage girls. I'm halfway tempted to take away some sins because this statement is so outlandish that I feel like Conceited is just fucking with Nick's ego on this, but I can't.
And all them pills you stay cramming, still giving you brain damage.
Eminem is 11 years sober. I think I said that in the last one as well.
Yes.
I understand that he's trying to do some clever wordplay with the song titles and brain damage and guilty conscience, but it's just not fucking true. It doesn't take pills anymore.
Cause you stay up on cannonballs.
That's a hand.
You always hide in your trailer, we know you big mad.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Hide in your trailer, we know you big mad.
Get your bitch to running our lap.
Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Get your bitch.
I told you it was gonna get annoying, and we're not even to Prince Easy's yet. He fucking forgot his
Jesus.
whole damn verse.
Instead of staying in the booth to get your rhyming out.
Honestly, I blame whoever edited this video on all of these scenes being in here of people forgetting their words. I've filmed several music videos where I don't remember every single word that I say, but I take them out. I mean, seriously, that is like editing 101. Throw a slow-mo cinematic in there. Have a wild and out girl flash the camera. Show DJ T-Rex fucking a turntable. Literally, whatever you do not show a rapper not memorizing their lines and mumbling their lyrics because it looks so amateurish and they are going up against arguably the greatest rapper alive. And you can't make these mistakes.
Woo!
Okay, Prince Eazy sucks and he basically forgot every single fucking word that he wrote down. So I'm just going to show you all the times that he missed.
It doesn't matter because his voice is so fucking annoying and the way that he raps is so fucking obnoxious. You can't understand the fucking words coming out of his mouth anyway. Sorry, just had to put that in. We'll just back up this rant a little bit. Go!
Make these mistakes! Okay, Prince Eazy sucks, and he basically forgot every single fucking word that he wrote down, so I'm just gonna show you all the times that he missed a word, and then I'm gonna put a bell at the end of it instead of saying something in between each time, so I'll just say it right now. Hey, one of the cast members forgot their words in the video. Get used to that.
Ain't no back doing, cause all of my troops thorough. Ain't got no bitch block, Nina, my new girl.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Sick of all my homies keep dying, my puke Earl.
This sucks.
God should've took him and just let us keep Juice World.
I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt Prince Eazy, not remembering anything he wrote. I know you guys are probably wanting to watch that, but first we gotta add on to the shit stack. But that was totally fucked up and uncalled for. Juice's body wasn't even cold by the time this came out, and I basically determined that Prince Eazy is a piece of shit. I shouldn't even have to explain how stupid it was to do this. 100 sins, and rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Back to business.
Thank you.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
Nick, my brother, you distant that gotta suffer.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Told him don't dish you back, let us handle this motherfucker. What the fuck? Look, I scratched the cereal number up off the baby llama. M ain't seen the ratchet this dirty since his baby mama.
Of the 88 words that Prince Eazy rapped on the track, he physically only said 19 of them in this video. So coincidentally, he left out 69 words. We're gonna give him 69 sins. Also, Hitman called a gun a llama in the last track, and now Prince Eazy is calling a gun a llama in this track. And to be honest, I've heard a lot of people call guns weird things, but this diss track series is the only time I've ever heard it be called a llama, and they've had 2 people say it in 2 different tracks. There's literally a million different things you can call a gun, but you coincidentally call it something that somebody else has called it, and it's oddly specific. So I'm definitely giving a sin for either stealing or no creativity. Also, Prince Eazy clearly hasn't heard Kim. I think calling her a dirty ratchet doesn't even pale into comparison as what Eminem's called her. I think it said something similar to that in the last video about Prince Eazy. Man, this guy's really limited on what he could talk about.
All this cocaine out here, and you want to put your nose in my business.
What is this fixation of Eminem's 11-year-old drug use? Like, I don't understand why they keep coming back to this.
God damn, y'all niggas ain't have to do them like that. Shit, we don't do it, we overdo it.
Is Nick listening to the same thing that everybody else is listening to? Nick, if you are currently...
I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh my god. I mean, it just makes me think, like, come on, dude. Didn't you at least, like, look listen back at this or look at this fucking video before you released it. It's just, come on. I mean, I have looked back at some videos after I put them out, and they are so bad that I can't even watch it. Cause like just watching it, I'm like embarrassed. I'll be sitting there. A lot of my old videos are like that, you know, and I know like I know other reactors, we talked about it. It's like you go back to like your original videos, like when you first started, and you're like, and it's so cringy, you know, and you just like sit there and want to put your hands over your face, and it's like, I should delete those, but you don't. You leave them in there because people do like some of those things, you know, but it's like, and so if we see it as reactors in ourselves in the videos that we do, this man, I mean, come on, he's a professional entertainer, right? In whatever capacity, either as a host or, you know, whatever it is that he's doing. No, I'm not rap. He's not a rap artist, but you know what I mean. He's a radio show host. He's been a variety show host. Now he hosts Wild and Out, which is, I think of it as a comedy show because it is comedy. It's an urban comedy show. I enjoy it. I like watching it, but whatever. But when he does Wild and Out, and all the people on Wild and Out, when they rap, when they do their things, it's all comedy. You know what I mean? And the audience is there, and people laugh 90% through the show. And so when I look at these, and I think, is he seeing those through that lens of Wild and Out? Or is he really taking himself fucking seriously when he sees these things? Because if he's taking himself seriously, dude, fucking take the filter off. You don't see? You don't see this? If everybody else in the world is seeing it, how come you can't see that? You're making a fool out of yourself, man. I'm sorry. I'll back up.
Niggas ain't have to do them like that. Shit, we don't do it, we overdo it.
Is Nick listening to the same thing that everybody else is listening to? Nick, if you are currently watching this, please comment what makes you think that this is, like, good. Like, why do you think this wins this entire thing? Just let me know. Is it because you guys made back-to-back tracks and that Eminem hasn't responded in 24 hours like you've liked? Because it took you over a year to respond to the warning, and you responded with I'm a Slick Rick.
Fucked up games win fucked up prizes.
Nick thinks that the camera is a mirror, and he's talking to himself because he know he fucked up.
I ain't have to rap on this motherfucker. You know what? I'm not gonna rap.
Nick Cannon lied, and that's a real life sin.
You used to be in a position to talk to kids and they listen. Now you a politician. You voted for Trump, bitch, admit it.
Why the fuck does Nick Cannon rap like this? He was literally just speaking perfectly fine a second ago, and then as soon as he starts to rap, he goes back into this little whisper thing that he did in the first diss. Also, does Nick forget Eminem's 4.5-minute BET cipher literally shitting all over Donald Trump?
Right.
You better give Obama props, because what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops.
Also, the only time Nick remotely sounds like he knows how to rap, he's literally just rapping lyrics from Eminem's verse on Renegade and changing a handful of words with the exact same flow.
I said that.
Facelifts like an Instagram horse.
I can't find any information anywhere about Eminem getting a facelift. But I did find this information about Mariah Carey constantly getting Botox injections throughout her marriage with Nick Cannon.
Used to be the king of the rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics. Now all you do is just cry like you got Tourette's and hysteria.
Hey, more of Renegade! Also just realized whoever annotated this on Genius sucks at picking out what words are, because he clearly says rude, not world.
The original music that your fans used to cherish. Now you debated, disputed, hated, and viewed an American as a motherfucking drug addict. Never be a legend.
Hey, more of Renegade! Also, again with the fixation of the 11-year-old drug use. I know you're trying to flip his own lyrics, but you're doing a piss poor job of it. Also, he tries to rhyme legend with I don't even know what. Legend doesn't even come close to rhyming with anything in this section.
You really should start to stare at who's in the mirror. Look at all that fucking Botox. Bitch, I know you embarrassed.
I would love to hear the raw clip of this part of the music video because I have no fucking idea what Nick Cannon is saying, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't know either. Also, more Botox, you know, because Mariah had Botox while you guys are married. You probably paid for it.
All the tricks and the gimmicks, you like the new white supremacist.
Being white means you're a white supremacist. Apparently.
Say the same fucking sentences, nigga. You ain't no lyricist.
Well, according to you, he is.
My number 2, Eminem. And then when you just talk about just straight lyricism, like
can't rap with him.
Like battle for battle, you
can't rap with him.
Bet you never thought the kill shot would come from the cannon.
Oh, Nick Cannon thought the camera was a mirror again.
You used to be a renegade.
Oh,
hey,
so
renegade.
cringy. That's so cringy in the end. When I did my reaction to this song, as soon as I heard what beat it was, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They're really using the Renegade beat? I mean, you've got Jay-Z and you've got Eminem, and it's such a divided song as far as people are like, Jay-Z took it, Eminem took it, and it wasn't supposed to be that way. It was just supposed to be two great rappers rapping on the same beat, and it was supposed to be Jay's song and stuff like that. Cringy.
Hey, more Renegade. I love how Nick took the time to even layer his own vocals and like change the pitch. This was the best sounding he was the entire time. For that, I won't give you a sin for copying Renegade again.
I had no idea that Nick Cannon was gonna start wilding out on me.
Nick Cannon includes an interview of the one time Eminem spoke about him, even though there's dozens of interviews out there of Nick Cannon basically sucking all over Eminem's junk. These are my socials. Feel free to follow. I love you.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Thank you, Crypt, for another wonderful breakdown and analysis of another shitty track. No, it was fantastic. And yes, I agree with you 100% on everything that you picked out. It was... The whole thing was just cringy as hell. And I do feel bad for at least the 3 battle rappers that are there. Because, oh my God. I explained all that in the first video. Anyway, thank you so much for the laughter and everything. And all of this is making everything confusing on my channel because I have... yesterday was supposed to be ACAPELLA Day, and today is supposed to be Metal Day, and the last 2 days I've done nothing but hip-hop. In fact, I think I've done nothing but hip-hop for the last 3 days, because then that was Hip-Hop Day on Friday, Thursday was supposed to be Country Day, and Wednesday was Reactor Day. I think I've done nothing but hip-hop all week long. I don't know. It's been a weird week, guys. Bear with me as we get through all this. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I drop my next video. And what else? Damn straight. Take care of each other because no one else is going to. Ciao.